How the child development may be affected by child abuse. The effects of child abuse.
Oh,
It can cause behavior problems, which can cause defiance, disrespectful, lack of responsibility, lack of emotional expression, aggression, and violence and/or criminal activities can lead into anger. School activities like fighting, bullying, if not addressed, it can lead up to later on adulthood criminal activities such as robbery, drug sales, and etc. Physical health and problems and conditions, injuries to the child's body. We have malnutrition, poor hygiene. When we deal with the teen pregnancy aspect, that can come from trying to search for love in the wrong places or identifying love with the wrong views. Homelessness can be brought upon that as they enter adulthood as being a child abused. And that can be in result of running away, kicked out because of behaviors. We have substance use and or abuse, which substance use and abuse can be during the prenatal period by the parent, which can cause premature labor, child malnutrition, exposure, the exposure to children that's at the home, either through selling, using, and are providing drugs or alcohol to the child or minor. Youth suicide, a lot of times when they're not able to handle their emotions, their coping skills, and then they're dealing with the social environments, they tend to get the depression, anxiety, which can cause them to actually take their lives. Fatal abuse is more so of the shaken baby syndrome. Mental health problems, psychiatric disorders, PSTD, learning difficulties, memory blackouts, difficulties with their learning process, being able to process information that's given to them through communication. The next one is attachment and interpersonal relationships. That can be where they don't mistrust. They have a problem with thinking that everybody's out to get them because they were not feeling safe in their child because of the abuse. They tend to not have that ability to connect so easily in their social groups. Learning development and problems, I have that the brain develops over time through the interactions of the environment. Any trauma caused during the experience of a child abuse during these times can cause serious effects, and the development of the brain can be affected as well. The chronic stress and toxic exposure. If a mistreated experience to a child has been found, the results in persistent psychological problems usually takes place. Because of the interactions between the gene and the environment are significant roles on the brain development. In the early development period, it is essential for counselors to identify if the child is suffering from abuse. Abuse has an effect on a physical, cognitive, language, and social and emotional development of a child that can cause a long-term effect. The effects can have a repercussion that starts and stems from their childhood and actually go all the way into their adulthood. Stop out.